Cheyenne Hinojosa, and I'm here today at the 3rd Annual Equal Justice Now Awards, and I'm going to be interviewing some very cool people.
Sergeant Kenny Fitzsimmons with Richland County Sheriff Department.
Sean Cradle.
Mo Hines.
Keisha Manijon.
R&B historian Tyrone Dubois from TV1 Sunset.
How you doing? I'm George.
LA Buck, and I'm here with Cheyenne from Equal Justice.
Judge Greg Mathis. Joseph Ed.
Devontae Clark, the brother of Stephon Clark.
And
the grandmother of Stephon Clark, Security Thompson.
Eric Benet.
I'm Og, Harris County District Attorney, Houston, Texas, H-Town.
I'm Judge Maria T. Jackson from Harris County, Houston.
TJ Ward.
Sassy baby.
Billy Moss.
Patrick Neal.
Al Bishop.
Lashania Davis, Miss Black California USA 2024.
And Zoe Abdul-Malik, your Miss Black California Talented Teen 2024.
Mina Butterfly.
what does tonight mean to you?
Tonight is very humbling and surreal. I mean, I never expected to be, in a spotlight or on a red carpet or anything like that. It's just not who I normally am. So tonight means a lot to me, a lot more for law enforcement, for the good cops that are out there. Because unfortunately, there are a lot of bad cops, and I don't like them either. So we got to try to make a positive change for everybody and get, light on the good ones.
I'm first of all, I'm just blessed and I'm humbled and honored to be a part of this tonight. Be presenting. Mr. Ben Crump asked me to present and actually asked me to wear my dress blue uniform. I haven't put this on in 20 years.
Celebrating equal justice for me and the organization means much more than thinking about when incidents are in the news and police brutality has happened and we're fighting against injustice. It's about investing in Black people where they are every single day. And so at the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, that's exactly what we're doing, and we're proud to partner with the Equal Justice Foundation to ensure that Black people have dignity, have justice, and are able to live full lives of love and promise.
I think it's just wonderful because these are the people out there actually laying the groundwork and out here advocating for the people, and I feel like they need to be honored more so than some other things being honored. So it's wonderful.
Tonight is a celebration of the rise of civil rights in the minds of the public. It's easy to go about your day without thinking about those who are oppressed or who have been harmed by the government. But if you're one of those people and a victim of it, it dominates your life. And so I think tonight it's important to focus on the victims and the accountability that Ben Crump and Equal Justice Now are bringing around the country through cases like George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others.
I totally agree with you, and I'm glad that you touched on that actually. And I'm so happy you're here tonight, and you're doing an amazing job. Thank you.
This is for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. What would you like to see change within the criminal justice system?
I think before we can get changes within, we have to change the way in which we are. We have to believe that we deserve to be treated equally to begin with. A lot of times our spirit is agitated about the things in which we've done in the past. So I think that if both sides are at least able to have a sense of conversation of some sort, I think it's the beginning of the end of it.
So what does this whole movement mean to you, like, as a whole, and what would you like to change?
Well, I'm always down for the change, and this seems like we on a roll right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be still around. I tried to retire 3 or 4 years ago, but I started feeling the inspiration of what Ben was doing. All of this new vibe that's sitting. I'm glad to be a part of it, so I'm gonna hang around for a while.
What would you like to see change within the system?
Well, the first thing that I would like to see change is that if people can just take a deep breath in the system, and when they pull somebody over, or if somebody gets in trouble, or if somebody's in the courtroom, or just whatever, the first thing that I would like to see is for somebody to take a deep breath, the person who has the power, whether it's the police officer, the judge. I would like to see the person take a deep breath instead of just making a quick decision. Just take a deep breath, think about the decision that they're getting ready to make, so they can make the proper decision, because that's all that matters, is the proper decision.
Well, within the justice system, of course, I'd like to see more community policing. I'd like to see unions allowing their police officers to be accountable, because the biggest issue we have now is immunity for police officers who engage in
police shootings or otherwise misconduct. And that's something that the unions are fighting back against. We think that they should not be immune from investigation and prosecution should they commit a police shooting or killing indeed. And so I think that's one of the things we look for in justice and fighting for police justice this year.
What is something that you would like to see change within the system?
I mean, it depends on what system you're talking about.
The criminal justice system.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the criminal justice system, who are the people that they say are the criminals? Us.
Usually
We're
people
not.
of color, right?
And I think that if you know the history of the juvenile justice system or the criminal system, you know that there was slavery, Jim Crow, and now prisons. And when you know about policing and slave catching, the relationship between the two, you understand how important it is to be woke and to do the work of educating our community. And more black and brown people need to get involved in all levels of government, policing, lawyers, whatever you want to do. And I'm doing my part, and hopefully other people are inspired tonight to do theirs.
Yeah, well, I feel the same like Stefante regarding the police that's still working. And then they mistaken gun, he thought it was a gun for a cell phone. So my grandson was murdered. You know, they could have, just like I said, they could have got a dog, they could have got taser, but shoot him 20 times.
It was uncalled for. I totally feel you on that.
And it was just a cell phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy that Benjamin Crump was there to support you guys throughout that. You know, him being the change we need. I totally feel that he's changing the system, you know, for not just black Americans, but everybody, you know, but it's great.
Thank you so much for having us.
We're so happy to have you here tonight.
For me personally, one thing I've noticed a lot, my platform is based off housing rights. A lot of those who are unhoused at the moment has to do with them being released either from mental health facilities or from institutional facilities and not having the resources they need to be rehabilitated back into society.
Change I'd like to see is changing the efforts there is in the government when it comes to environmentalism and concealing and protecting the planet and the beauty that is our earth. So, yeah.
What does Equal Justice Now as an organization mean to you?
It means a steadfast fight for equality.
Yes, and that's what we need in this world. We need equality for all.
Equity. More than equality, we need equity. Yeah.
Period.
There it is.
Thank you. I'm
My
so happy
pleasure.
you're here tonight.
Thank you.
Equal justice now means to me that we all will have a seat at the table and that we'll all be treated fairly.
It means a lot, you know, here to celebrate Ella's accomplishment and, of course, equality for all.
Woo, I was not ready for that question. You know what I'm saying? But for a long time, oh my God. We've been fighting for equal rights for women, for men, for different things, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to all things that have to do with our mental, you know what I'm saying? Just equal justice means to me being able to have a voice, you know what I'm saying? And it matters. What you say matters and action is being put behind it.
You know, we come out here to support Benjamin Crump, you know, and everything that he stands for. You know, I mean, he's one of the best attorneys in the business. So, you know, we coming out. And then we got Cheyenne in here. Well, looking beautiful. Amazing.
Equal justice means, like, you know, when you look in the mirror, you see the same person. You know what I mean? Like, if I look in the mirror, I'm going to see a beautiful man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm handsome, so I want to see another handsome person. I don't want to see another person. So I think it's just being able to do the same things, not being the same person, but also knowing how to treat people.
I agree. We need to treat everybody with respect and everybody with equality.
That's right. You got good questions, girl. I don't know who gave it to you, but you got it.
Well, you know what? Something that Dr. King, many moons ago, way before you, decided that he was going to fight until the end to make sure that we all had equal access, all of us, white, black, brown, yellow, green, Puerto Rican, or Haitian, like the rap song, right?
Yeah.
And it's so significant that we continue to fight the fight. This is not an option. We all live here on earth together. We need to unite as one. We have our differences, and we celebrate different holidays with different religions, different shades, different cultures, but it doesn't mean that we can't work together and live together and have equal access to the things that we need to survive, very specifically healthcare. So I am now the executive chairman of the Health Equity and Transplantation Coalition. I'm also business partners with Ben Crump and Jared Prusen. They are extremely well-versed truly caring about the population and the culture. Anything related to equity is so significant to all of us because it just yanks at our heartstrings to see injustice anywhere. And I'm just blessed to be a part of it.
That we deserve the same justice as everybody else.
I agree with you. We should all be treated equally.